Welcome in to, I don't even want to know what to tell you, the Kozie's Ghost Show. Duh. Now we're going to have to talk about the Labyrinth Maze of Kozie. Does anyone else here know anything about that? I don't think so. Well, the story goes, they say, I have to turn the light on so I can read this shit. They say the maze appeared overnight, the Labyrinth Maze of the Kozie. One day, the field behind the old Blackmore estate was empty. And the next, it stretched on forever and ever and ever and ever. A twisting, towering hedge, labyrinth maze, taller than a man and dense as a bone. No one built it, though. No one could explain it. The land has been abandoned for decades. There was one guy, though. His name is Kozie. Kozie could not stay away from that place. He was drawn to it. Why? You're gonna find out. So stay tuned to the channel and the story, because there's a lot more to come. Here we go. Kozie was a thrill seeker, the kind who would chase haunted houses, urban legends, Buzz and Kate, and old folk tales like they were truth. When he heard about the Blackboard maze, he packed up his shit, mainly his camera that captured all the great footage. He left a note to his roommate, and he drove 6 freaking hours to go see this place. Locals begged him not to go in. They said that people heard things in that maze that you would never want to hear in your wildest dreams. Screaming, crying, whispers that haunted your soul and sounded like your own voice. Imagine that. And only a second too late. I can tell you guys this. A few had gone in, and not one person had ever come back. Except for one. And he was never the same, that person. Anyways, Kozie laughed it off. No big whoops. Green jacket, gold jacket. We're going to have to see what's going on over there, you know? It's just a hedge maze, Kozie said. He scoffed. What's it going to do, bite me? He went in just after sunset. And guess what? The maze closed behind him as soon as he did. And then... Hello, lover. Welcome into this story. So far, what do you think about the story?
I love it.
Alright. At first, Kozie treated it just like a game, because Kozie likes to play games. Especially with...
Labyrinth maze.
Yeah, I am the maze. That's me. Duh. At first, Kozie treated it like a game. He filmed himself joking, turning corners, right? Even leaving chalk marks on them bitches. But within the first hour, the footage shows his attitude started to change pretty quickly. The walls seemed to shift in there. The chalk marks vanished. And then... the faces began to appear in the hedges. In the bushes, those faces be coming out of those bushes. You know how much I like the bushes, but they started to appear everywhere. They were pale, motionless, and they were watching me. always just in the corner of the frame, okay? Always just in the corner. When he turned, aka Kozie, they were gone. Splickety split. The deeper he went, the colder it got. His flashlight died without warning. But he just kept walking, breathing heavy at this point. The audio picked up his whispering to himself. Not words, just fragments. Don't stop, don't stop. It knows. It knows. Why is it my face in the leaves? At this point, he's gone completely bonkers, right, Buzz?
Yes.
Then came the screams. Not his. It was someone else. A child, maybe. A woman. Sometimes. Him. From somewhere ahead or behind or above.
Him's gone now.
Her's gone now. Her's gone now. All over the freaking place. The footage all of a sudden ends very suddenly. Just his panicked face, eyes wide. Whispering one last thing into the lens. If you see this, don't let it know your name. Don't let it know your name, okay? Well, anyways, that was the end of Kozie. Kapoosh! Capiche! They found the camera at the edge of the field days later. It was still recording. The battery still had a little bit of juice in it. But not Kozie. He was never to be seen again. But that video recorder was still warm. Kozie was gone forever. But here's the part that they won't tell you. And they don't tell you. And they don't want to tell you. Because this is the real deal. Sometimes at night, people drive past the Blackmore estate. They hear a voice from inside the maze calling their name. It says, "Hey, Buzz."
Hey, Kozie.
There you go. And that's what it sounds like when you hear a ghost. And if you listen close, you might just hear it again. Hey, Buzz.
Hey, Kozie.
Ah! That's scary shit, right? That's a real ghost. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you want some more crazy shit. See you on the next one. Bye.